So a month ago, you got caught by perverted justice.
Well, I didn't say I got caught. She just said that.
Talking to somebody who said they were underage.
Yeah.
And you didn't learn any lesson from it. I've got the transcript. And she doesn't say anything about 18. The only thing she says is that she's 13. They have to make up this story on the spot. And when you have to make up a story that quickly, you know, it can sometimes be difficult to ad lib, especially when confronted with transcripts and the fact that you brought certain things that you promised to bring a young teenage girl, 39. And why do you think it's okay for a 39-year-old to come visit a 13-year-old?
It's not.
Then why'd you do it?
I don't know. I've never done it before, so.
Really?
Seriously.
Do you have a plan for tonight?
No, not really. I mean, there was no definite plan. She kept saying something about sex or whatever, and I told her I wasn't coming up there to hook up or whatever. I was just coming up there to hang out with her, to talk to her.
That's sort of hard to believe, especially when you go back and look at the chat logs and the fact that they talked about bringing a certain kind of alcoholic beverage, and here he is with that exact type of wine cooler. What do you got in the bag there?
She asked me to bring some of that for her mom, because she said she was drinking some of her mom's coolers or something. So she wanted to...
For her mom?
Well, she said she was drinking her...
You know, I have the transcript.
I know, but she said she was drinking some of those.
That's not what she said.
Yes, she did. She said that she wanted me to bring some of those.
For her. She likes them.
Well, she was drinking the ones out of her mom's refrigerator for her. I mean, so I guess it'd be to replace them.
Now, I don't know whether he thought that up in the 2-hour drive there, or whether that was right off the top of his head, but that's what he was going with. He stuck with that story till the bitter end. You ask her, have you ever had sex with a guy before? Yeah, one time. When was that? How was it? So you think you can handle yourself then with an older man?
I'm just making conversations.
Maybe I can have a mom and daughter thing.
Yeah, it's stupid.
You seem a little worried in this internet conversation about the possibility of her being a cop.
You know, I can feel strange when I, talk to people online, because you don't know who they are, So.
Well, she pretty much said who she is.
She said she wasn't a cop or anything like that.
That's right.
She kept asking me the same thing, and I said no.
You say, I got caught.
Well, there was like an online detective or whatever that was roaming the chat rooms or whatever. She said that she was undercover or whatever for, I don't know what group it was or whatever. She didn't give me a group's name.
Perverted Justice.
Yeah, I think so.
So you got caught one time by Perverted Justice.
Yeah, but I wasn't doing anything. I was just chatting with somebody. It wasn't no sexual contact or anything like that. It was just...
How long ago did this happen?
I don't know, a month ago or so.
So a month ago, you got caught by Perverted Justice.
Well, I didn't say I got caught. She just said that...
talking to somebody who said they were underage.
Yeah.
And you didn't learn any lesson from that.
Not really.
Did you send her any pictures?
What was on my little window?
Yeah.
And my box there. I didn't...
And what was on your little window? What kind of pictures?
Pictures of me.
What kind of pictures?
Of my face. Pictures of my penis.
Pictures of your penis.
Well, not necessarily my penis, but yeah, pictures of penises, yeah.
Apparently he got another picture of somebody else's genitalia and sent that. And I'm not sure why somebody would do that, but that's what he told me he did. I mean, maybe I'm just getting older, or maybe I'm square, but I just had no idea that so many people were sending these sorts of pictures to each other on the internet.
I'm just curious to find out if somebody's interested. I'm not out looking for girls to have sex with online or anything like that. It's just all conversation. There's nothing.
So it's just all role playing.
Well, basically that's what being online is, isn't it? I mean, you can be somebody that you're not normally in person or life or in your social life or whatever. You're just, you could be whoever you want.
What should happen to you?
I don't know. The words might say like I was coming up here for sex. Like I said, I didn't come with condoms. I didn't come up here. I even told her I was, just wanted to talk about coming here to hook up. Curiosity got the best of me. I don't know.
You could have just stopped chatting.
I could have, yeah. I mean, you're right. I could have.
Well, Scott, there's a couple things you need to know. One is that I'm Chris Hansen with Dateline NBC, and we're doing a story. Now, he thinks, I suppose, that, okay, fine, I just have to leave here and I'm golden. Well, he finds out differently when he gets to the end of the driveway and runs into the Riverside County Sheriff's Office.
Okay, that's what you talked about doing when you got here, and then when you got here,
Correct.
You got cut off before you could do that.
No, well, not necessarily. I mean,
Not
yeah, I got cut off,
necessarily.
but I mean, I wasn't.
You're gonna.
I'll talk. It's all talk. You know, it's all talk, bro. And now it's like,
it's not all talk. You drove physically.
yeah, you're right. I
didn't
did,
just
but I
talk
never
about-
touched her.
You
I
didn't
never
talk about driving here. You actually drove.
No, you're absolutely right.